Thank you very much. We wanted to have the district well represented with the seconds, and I think we did that because all of the district is important, all of the 4th Congressional District.
Yeah, yes.
So I wanted to start out by saying a quote from John F. Kennedy, "A rising tide lifts all boats." President Kennedy first said these words in August of 1962, and he was talking about water. In fact, he was talking about water right here in Colorado. Kennedy came west that summer to Pueblo to deliver a speech commemorating the Frying Pan, Arkansas project. And this was a project that would bring water from the mountains to the farms and communities in southeastern Colorado. It was a project 30 years in development and another 19 years to build. But why do I mention it? Mostly because of what Kennedy said just before he delivered that famous cliche. And what he said was, "What I preach is the interdependence of the United States. We are not 50 countries, we are one country of 50 states and one people." And I believe that those programs that make life better for some of our people will make life better for all of our people. There's wisdom in those words that I think has been completely forgotten in politics today. It must have been difficult for statesmen of another generation to look forward so boldly, to plan for the future, and to state to constituents of another time, we are going to do this not because of what we are, but because of what we can be. They understood something very important. If you want to do something big, you cannot be consumed by everything that is small. People ask me all the time, why did I decide to run for Congress? And I'll tell you what, in the year I've been in this race, I've asked myself that question many times. But I found my answer in the words of John Kennedy, just as I have found my answer in the whispered hopes of citizens from Longmont to Loveland to Lamar, just as I have seen it in the eyes of my 3 children. I am tired of the politics of the small. I am tired of the politics of the petty, of the insignificant, and of the 5-second soundbite. The politics that encourages the worst of what we are, that says, look at your neighbor, your friend, your coworker, and find something to hate about them. Do they worship at a different church? Do they speak a different language? Or do they live a different lifestyle? And politics that look at our biggest problems and offer the worst possible solutions. That say the solution to $4 a gallon gas is billion-dollar tax breaks for oil companies. That condone a health insurance industry that denies insurance for those people who need it most. Just some children that don't deserve health insurance. And I am tired of a government that refuses to ask anything good or positive of the American people. We are a people who will stand in line to give blood from our veins in response to a tragedy hundreds of miles away. We're a people who will open their homes and communities to the victims of a flood-ravaged city, and who will send food to a country of starving people and the country we've never heard of. Yes, I am tired of the politics of the small. Our great